I'm just going to talk to you this morning about what services we provide here for you Macleay farmers and food producers. North Coast Local Land Services began back in January 2014, so we're about 18 months old, 18 months into a new organisation. We brought staff together from previous organisations that you may have been aware of, catchment management authorities, Livestock Health and Pest Authority, and the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries. We're delivering customer services across a range of different areas, including agricultural advice, biosecurity and emergency management, and natural resource management as well. Local Land Services is one statewide organisation, and we have 11 regions across the state. The local regions are managed by a board of directors who are both appointed and elected, and they work with local communities, including yourselves obviously, to identify and deliver services that are relevant to your local needs. North Coast Local Land Services also operates a community advisory group which consists of 15 appointed representatives that provide advice back to that board of directors. North Coast Local Land Services provides agricultural advisory services to improve local productivity and profitability. We provide services to promote sustainable use of natural resources. We provide plant and animal biosecurity and welfare services to protect the New South Wales economy, the environment, and protect the community from pests and diseases. North Coast Local Land Services also provides some support for people and communities in dealing with various emergencies, such as biosecurity threats and natural disasters. We have offices located in Kempsey, Coffs Harbour, South Grafton, Casino and Lismore, and generally in most of those towns except Coffs, we're located in the old Livestock Health and Pest Authority offices. Hopefully you'll all recognise that picture there, building down on the corner. The units that we have within North Coast Local Land Services to provide the different array of services to you include the Natural Resource Management and Agricultural Advisory team, of which I'm a part, and a couple of members of my team are here today as well. We have a biosecurity and emergency team. We have a strategic unit that deals with our communications and planning and monitoring. And we also have a business and finance unit that provide our customer service staff that you'll speak to on the phone or talk to when you come into the office. We have a strategic planning unit, as I mentioned, which prepares a range of different strategic plans and provide our communication services, including website, a range of electronic newsletters that I would encourage that you should subscribe to. We provide support for agricultural advice. We support primary industries through our advisory services, and this support comes through mostly learning and training through group workshops and field days. And we're dealing with key industries in the region, as Bruce has pointed out. Beef, dairy and blueberries are the larger industries in our region. So we have decided, with limited resources in terms of staff, that we can service these industries, beef, dairy, blueberries and macadamias to some extent as well. Our advisory services provide information and support on farm and pasture management, farm and herd productivity areas, use of farm chemicals, and we also have a contribution to seasonal condition reporting into the state. Our natural resource management team provide advice on a range of different activities, the Native Vegetation Act and other native vegetation issues, rivers and riparian zone expertise, other water related issues. We also have support for wetlands and soil information, soil health, soil biodiversity, a range of other biodiversity related services, generally dealing with plants and plant communities, climate variability and some advice on coasts and estuaries. Biosecurity is a component of what North Coast Local Land Services do. Biosecurity is about protecting the economy, the environment and you, the community, from negative impacts of pests, diseases and weeds. Biosecurity is essential to ensuring the safety and well-being and the prosperity of all people and all communities in our state. Some of the activities that we have in the biosecurity area include veterinary advice, disease control, pest control including feral animal control. I think you probably would all be well aware of some of the wild dog control activity that's been happening in this shire over the last 6 to 8 months, or years really, but specifically the last 6 to 8 months. We also do small amounts of weed control on TSRs and some chemical residue advice and assistance as well. And emergency management, we work alongside Department of Primary Industries and other agencies to provide vital services in emergencies, particularly where agriculture and animals are impacted. Disasters such as floods, bushfires, livestock related events, biosecurity events that might involve pest plants, pest animals and pest insects. Just in this local Kempsey area we have a range of staff that will be able to assist you with natural resource management advice. One of those gentlemen is here today. We have 2 biosecurity officers and 1 vet located here in Kempsey. And those staff, we also have an agricultural advisory officer. Again, that person's here today, so make yourselves known to them. And we have our friendly customer service staff who are willing to talk to you over the counter or over the phone. And I guess in closing I'll say that all of our staff work quite closely with Landcare, and in particular in this area Macleay Landcare, with whom we run a number of projects and collaborate quite well with. I suppose, I'd also say that we do collaborate too with Kempsey Shire Council on a range of projects, as well as other community groups in the area. And I'll be around for the rest of the day if anyone has any questions.